Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be starting a build series where I'll be building up Newcrest from all empty lots to a full town. So subscribe if you enjoy, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so we're starting on this tiny little lot here because this is a starter home. So I tried to keep it small. It is a pretty expensive starter home in the end, you'll see. So I'm just gonna start out with some basic walls here, just trying to figure out a layout that's plausible, that works. I mess around with this for a while. There's also a whole grand porch idea that ends up getting scrapped at some point. Here we are trying to fit a bathroom in there, trying to fit an office and a bedroom into a starter home, as well as the bathroom was more challenging than I thought. Then I wondered if it could qualify as a tiny home, which it did not. So sorry, you're not going to get the perks from that lot, but that's okay. Then I just kind of rounded out the end to make it a nice square. So what better to make a starter home than just a box? Here's where the whole porch idea started to come into play. I had this whole idea for like a big front porch with like a sitting area and a bench and all that stuff, but the budget was not gonna work with that, as this house did end up being under 25,000 simoleons. Under 20,000, sorry. So this porch is going to disappear soon. So I went ahead, I picked my favorite roof. I love that roof. I don't know why. Then looking through a siding, trying to find something kind of cute, and I ended up going with this lovely pink siding. It's a very pretty pink house. Trying to find a foundation that kind of goes with the vibe of everything. I think now I'm gonna add columns to all the outside, kind of just spruce it up a little bit. My builds are very basic. I'm not a very gifted builder, but I do enjoy it. So here we are. Spend my time doing this, finding doors, messing around building houses for hours in The Sims when there's so many other things I could be doing, but you never do. So we just lit it up in there a little bit. Now I decided, I don't know why, I decided to furnish this house pretty much entirely before putting any flooring or wallpaper on any of it at all. So I was trying to keep to the budget, but I also really wanted this house to be cute and functional for a starter sim. But it's also customizable, which you'll kind of see a little later. You can change things up. Obviously, you could change the swatches of anything. But messing around with the kitchen, I did not bring it across the entire wall because I wanted that front piece to be an entryway, which it does end up being, so that worked out well. But mess with this a little bit to try and figure out a way. So the kitchen's actually looking very nice for a starter home kitchen, I do think. I also didn't put windows on the house yet. I kind of just forgot about it. Throughout this house, I jump around from room to room, from place to place, as I realized that I forgot things and all that. That's why I didn't even try to talk at the same time that I was actually building this, because it would have been an hour-long video instead of like 15 minutes or so. I decided to go with minimal decorations in the kitchen. One, because of the budget. Two, because Sims can't use counters when you put stuff on them, which is Kind of annoying. If it's shoved far enough back in the corner, sometimes they will, or if you use move objects to put it on, then you can kind of cheat your way through it. But here I am struggling to find a table that I like. And then also begins the struggle of attempting to find chairs, which I remember being more of a struggle, but apparently it wasn't, because those two worked very well. Oh, moving on to the living room. This one ended up being very cute, if I do say so myself. I know I built it, but I think it's cute. So I wanted kind of coziness in this house for parts of it. Other parts aren't as cozy, but with as much decoration as I could put in, I tried to make it a cozy starter home. And it is actually, it's not that small for a starter home compared to some of the other ones. Trying to find a coffee table that I liked was also a challenge. I just recently got all of the game packs and expansions and stuff, so I haven't seen everything. So sometimes it's a bit of a overwhelming activity scrolling through trying to figure out what the heck everything is. Trying to find an end table was also a challenge, and I'm pretty sure, partway through I found a different table that I wanted to use for the TV and just randomly went back and switched it out. That's going to happen more and more as we keep going through this, just jumping inside, outside, different rooms, all that. Then the lamp. I love this lamp. I don't remember what it's from, but it's one of my favorites in the game right now. I think it's really cute. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's that lamp. That's my favorite one. It's so cute. And I love how it kind of overhangs the living room, so it kind of gives the light of both a hanging light from the ceiling and a floor lamp. It's just really cute. Really brought up the coziness, in my opinion, in the room. Trying to find a rug is also always a situation. Yep, then I went back to the dining room and decided that I wanted a rug in there as well. And now we're back outside trying to find a welcome mat to put in, which I don't think either of those are technically welcome mats, but I use them as welcome mats, so today they're welcome mats. Yep, now I'm trying to find a centerpiece for the table, which might have had to get deleted later. I'm not quite sure. Now I decided to jump back and actually do the entryway of the house, so I just put like a little coat hanger and some shoes. Decided to keep it fairly simple. There's probably only one sim living here, maybe two. It is a bigger starter home, so you could put two. I believe I put a double bed in the bedroom as well. I don't remember if I went with, I did go with the cheap flooring. So you're saving some money on that one. You're also saving some money on the Parenthood wallpaper. That wallpaper, it's a nice wallpaper. Now we're back outside, putting up windows. I was going to try to do something different than my usual windows, but I decided to go with the ones that I use on a lot of things that I build. So there those are. There's not a lot of them because I kept that little tab open in the top left corner so that I could track how close I was getting to the budget. And at this point, I was getting increasingly nervous that I was not going to be able to make this a starter home and that I would have had to make it. There goes my porch idea. I scrapped it all at once right then and there. This was when I realized that I was not going to have enough money to furnish a porch, and it was just going to be an empty slab of nothing if I left it there. Now we're going back and adding curtains to the whole house, just the cheap little ones. They were clipping through everything when I tried to use the longer ones. This is also where I decide on wallpaper before the insides of some of the rooms after I do the bathroom. It is the simplest bathroom you can think of. It's all pretty much all the cheapest stuff just thrown in there because I realized that I was running out of money very quickly, but I did give them toilet paper and towels. That bigger towel might have actually had to be deleted later, but I'm not positive on that one. Now, searching for a bed. I tried to find a cute bed that was also affordable, and this pack really just came in handy for that one. Decided to put some candles instead of lamps. One, because they're cheap. Two, because I thought they looked cute. This house ended up being pretty pink on the outside and in this bedroom. Found a rug that went very well with it. It has the pink and the gold. I almost did a wallpaper in this room. That one. We'll see. But I was trying desperately to find like a pretty pastel wallpaper to go with it, but I couldn't find one that I liked, so I ended up going with this solid paint and just slapping some curtains up in there. There is pretty much nothing on the walls in this entire house because the budget did not allow for the house to be fully furnished and have paintings, so there's no paintings. Now, I decided to make this other room a little office, so I just made it kind of a brown mauvey color, be kind of neutral. So that computer, the whole computer idea, there's no way. There will not be a computer in that office. It's like a sitting and reading office right now until your sim makes enough money to buy their own computer. There's not going to be a computer, but you have an office. So I did like how this came out. Put a little lamp there. Thought that was cute. Now we're going to try to find a rug. Yep, that's where I went back and deleted that towel because we could not afford to have a towel and a cute rug, and I prioritized the cute rug over the towel for reasons that I chose. So then I turned on my live edit and debug so that I could go and use all of the debug landscaping so that it would be free. So anyone has access to this in the game as long as you type in the cheat. So even people that don't have the game packs, you can still get it and just cheat your way into good landscaping. Which, my landscaping's also not that great, but I try. I just kind of wanted to fill up the space in the front a little bit here. I thought it looked pretty empty and boring, as a lot of starter homes can, so debug really came in handy for that. I did leave space for the mailbox and the trash can, which I almost forgot entirely. So that was fun. But we have a mailbox and a trash can. And this is where I realized that we cannot afford the trash can without going over budget. So here I am running back into the house, switching out the shower for a cheaper one. I tried to switch out the fridge for a cheaper one, but honestly, this one was just too good. It looked too nice. I didn't want to put one of the tacky, like, white cheap fridges there, so we just ended up with the more expensive fridge and a less expensive TV. So the TV looks like it is from a bit of an earlier time, but that's okay. Put a little path there that looked very aggressive, but using terrain paints is also free. And then we did have enough money to put 2 little plants there as a nice little entrance. So there is the whole house. We have our entryway, our little area. I think I try to show it using the little tab situation, and I'm so sorry if the camera makes you nauseous. It is not good. I am not good at maneuvering it, so do my best. We're learning as we're going here. So that is the whole little starter home. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.